Terry, just finishing celebrating the Cavs championship, and here it is already, July 1, free agency starts. A lot of interesting things there, maybe the biggest being what, JR?
Well, first of all, a lot of fans right away, the day after the title, well, what about next year, this and that? Let's wait till the parade and all the parades we had, so they're over. Yes, J.R. Smith's interesting because, number one, if you remember, he signed late last year. Number two, he's now switched agents. He is with the Rich Paul Clutch agency, which is LeBron's agency, Tristan Thompson, about a dozen other guys. You know, Rich is a Cleveland guy from my alma mater, Cleveland Benedictine, and his contract negotiator is Mark Termini. And you remember the Tristan Thompson thing, how long that took to get done.
Right to the very end.
I mean, it wasn't bitter, but it took a long time. And so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a disagreement, shall we say, on what JR is worth, because, you know, for all the talk about JR's unreliable, this and that, he plays every game, he plays hard every game, and the big thing is he fits with what they're doing. So I anticipate, you know, they're probably going to have to pay for him and keep him, because I don't want to go in next season with Eamon Shumpert as your starting shooting guard.
Okay. What about like Dellavedova is a restricted free agent. There's got to be some concern about whether or not he'd be back.
I know the Cavs are wishing they offered him a long-term contract last year. He turned it down. He's restricted. That means they can match any offer he gets. But for example, I heard the Detroit Pistons like him. They offer him $5 million a year for 4 years. You could match it, but because the Cavs are over the cap, that'd be like paying Delly about $10 million a year.
Right.
Do you pay Delly $10 million a year? You know, or do you do what they just did? What did they just do in the draft?
Draft K-Feld?
Yeah, they bought into the draft for $2.5 million.
Right.
They picked a point guard they like, 5'9" at best, Kay Felder, who I like a whole lot. I saw him play almost a one-hole game on TV, and part of another. But main thing is I talked to my friends from Cleveland State,
Right.
Gary Waters and Larry Desson, and they've been facing this guy 6 times, and they think he's, and remember, Gary Waters knows what an NBA player looks like. He's had Norris Cole, he had Earl Boykins, he's had some other players. So that was a good move, but I think it's a backup in case they lose Delly to another team.